and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Sarah, and today's Vlogmas is going to be what is in our Christmas Eve box. I don't know if you can see a sneak peek of them next to me or not, but there is actually 3 boxes that I'm going to be showing you today. There's what we've got in Freddie's, who is my eldest son, who's 2.5. What we've got in Ivy's, who is my daughter. She's the youngest and she's 15 months, and what is in our Christmas Eve box, me and my husband's, because it did originally start off with one box that we were all going to share, and then when the kids came along there was just too much stuff to go in this box for the size that we had. So what I will start off showing you is what is in our Christmas Eve box. So ours looks like this. I don't know if you can see very well without me emptying all the contents out, but basically it was just a box that I got off eBay, and I painted it white with tester pots, and I got one of the decal, well, it's like the, not decals really, it's the wooden laser cut writing that just says our Christmas Eve box, and I got a couple of stars, spray painted them red glitter, stuck them on top of the box, and that's our box. So if I open up inside, see if I can pick it up again for you guys to see. Just rearrange it so it looks all presentable. But this is, let me hold the lid. This is what it looks like inside. So I will just go through what we have in there. Again, you might have seen my video last week that I did with the kids' stockings, but these are 2 bags of popcorn, because we've obviously got to watch a film on Christmas Eve. So we've got so we've got 2 bags of popcorn in there, and the other thing that I have put in this box is, for instance, it's the you know, the what you leave out for Father Christmas. So we've got a plate for, it says Santa's treats, but we call him Father Christmas here, treat for the reindeer and treats for the elves. Because obviously there's only 1 plate, I'm not going to get the kids a plate each because they've got a box each. I thought it would be easier to just pop it in ours, so when our elves leave the boxes, they will also have left one for Mummy and Daddy, so I can explain like, oh, this is so Mummy and Daddy remind you, etc, etc. Anyway, I picked these up from B&M last year. I think they might have them in again this year. I can't remember if I've seen them in there or not. But yeah, so we've got the plates in there, and we've both got a bag of chocolate coins in there, and we've got a Smarties Santa and a Kinder Egg Santa, because they come in packs of 3, so obviously I bought a pack to go in, 1 in each of the kids, and obviously there's 1 left over, so we have to fight over who has what. So there's that in there. I've also put a little cracker in there. It's from a pack that I bought a couple of years ago, and so there's 1 in ours and 1 in each of the kids. So there's that. I've also put in ours, again for the same reason as the plates, the Santa key. I picked this up on eBay last year. I'll see if I can find a link to, if not this particular one, a Santa key for you guys. But I wanted one that looked like our back door key, because Freddie's quite switched on, and I know you could always explain it like, oh well, it's magic, but I wanted something that kind of made a little bit more sense to him. So we've got the key, and then it's just a poem that says, Santa's key, dear Santa, to leave our gifts beneath the tree, we're leaving you with this special key. There is no chimney in our lovely home, so just for tonight this key is on loan. Thank you, Santa. So again, that's in our box because we only need the 1. And then we've got this film that we had in the box last year, but we just were so busy we didn't get around to actually watching it. That's why it's still in the cellophane, although I know this is on Netflix, but it's quite nice to just get given something in there. And then what we've also got each is a little Christmas mug that I bought a few years ago, and I think I tried to work out where I got it from last year and I couldn't. Home Bargains or B&M, one of the two. Anyway, and then in there is this snowman soup, which has got Caesars, some marshmallows, and then a candy cane stirrer. This is similar to what I got last year, so obviously I've got two of those. I've got a mug each, and then we've also got matching pyjamas from Asda, so I'll show you mine. They say Mrs. Claus, and then they've got the candy cane striped bottoms, and then marks say Daddy Claus, which really irritated me because I wanted to get Daddy Claus and Mummy Claus, but they didn't have any Mummy Claus left, and when I asked them how long, if they were going to get any more in, she said that she didn't know, she didn't think that they would, they'd all sold out. And then I went in there a couple of days ago and they had Mummy Claus. I was infuriated. I'd already washed and taken the label off these, otherwise I'd have taken them back. But obviously Mark's got his size, and then what I've put in the bottom, which the kids won't see, is the footprint stencil. And I got this from Home Bargains. I want to say Home Bargains, and it was under £1. Obviously they won't be seeing that because I've made sure I've put it right at the bottom. But I will be using some flour and a little bit of glitter that will be in one of, I think it's in Freddie's Christmas hamper, just so that it looks all sparkly and whatever, and we're probably going to put them by the front door. We just thought that kind of made more sense to put it by the front door. But that is everything that is in our Christmas Eve box. There are a couple more things that I wanted to get for the kids' Christmas Eve box, but every time I've gone in to Home Bargains to get them, they've been out of stock, so I have just been popping in every few days to see if they're in there. If they're not, it's obviously not it's not detrimental to the box, you know, they can go without it. I think they've got enough in their boxes. But that is everything that is in our box. So I shall move on to, whose is this? Ivy's box to show you. So this is suitable for, well, she's 15 months, so around there anyway. So you may recognise the box if you saw my Halloween box video. I just got this crate from Dunn, and then I got the rose gold decal names printed from eBay. I will try and link the names below. When I looked for the box for the Halloween video, they actually don't sell them anymore, so I got a similar, so I will try and find a similar kind of box. Mine is a large because of the amount of stuff that I knew would be going in it. But even saying that, it is very deep, and I have put a blanket at the bottom of both, and I cut up an old Christmas tablecloth I had and put it on the top, so it looks really festive rather than you seeing that it is a blanket. But to start off, what is in Ivy's, there is the popcorn. She's never had popcorn before, so I don't know if she's going to like it. If she doesn't, she doesn't. There is another Christmas cracker. I bought these from Amazon. They're little Christmas like tattoos. So I got some for Ivy and some for Freddie. If she doesn't want to put them on, then she doesn't have to. I just thought that might be quite cute. Obviously this is Father Christmas. I don't know if they're all Father Christmas or if there are different designs on there, but there's those. I got a bag of chocolate Sprites. Again, she's not going to be eating all of these, but I can't exactly just put one or two in there, so I'll put the bag in there and then we can take them away. Chocolate coins, same as Mummy and Daddy. A little bag of animals. Then I got this from Home Bargains, I want to say. Again, if you saw my Halloween video, you'll notice that I got Freddie one of these for Halloween, but I didn't get Ivy one. I wish I had now, because she was obsessed with Freddie's, and she could drink out of it quite well, so I thought I'd pick her one up for Christmas. Obviously she's older now than she was at Halloween, so she probably quite like that, the glitter and the snowflakes. It's got Father Christmas, a snowman and a reindeer. And then next is this bag of reindeer food. This is in there from last year. I can't remember where we got this from. I didn't make it and I didn't buy it. I think it was probably part of like a Christmas thing that we went to. But again, we were so busy last year that we didn't get to do it, so I'm making sure we do it this year. So we have that, and then we have the chocolates like in ours, so the Smartie and the Kinder. Anything else in here? Oh yeah, we got this from B&M. I got this for Freddie last year, the rotary light. I can hear him singing downstairs. But it broke, so we threw it out, and they've got them in again this year, so I got one for her because she's obsessed with things like that. Then she's also got a snowman soup. She will not be having the candy cane. Don't panic, I'm not going to be giving her all that sugar. It obviously just comes in the bag, so she'll have a couple of marshmallows and some, it won't be hot chocolate, obviously I'll just use warm milk, but there'll be that she's got. And again, she's got matching pyjamas. So here's a Santa's Little Helper, and then she's got the candy cane leggings. And what I did with both of the children is last year I got pyjamas and stuff all matching, and the year before from eBay, but the quality wasn't very good. They were really quite thin. And obviously I'd have to buy Freddie and Ivy's like every year, and I'm thinking I'd rather have something that's a bit better quality. So what I've done with both the kids is I've got the next size up. So basically this is age 2 to 3. Ivy's not 2 till September next year, so this is going to be quite big on her, but I can roll the cuffs up, but it also means that it will fit her this Christmas, next Christmas, and potentially the Christmas after, when she is just turned 3. And Freddie has got age 3 to 4. Obviously he's only 2.5. Some of the stuff he fits in now is 3 to 4 mind, but hopefully again that will last him a good couple, so at least we've got a good couple of years of us all matching without me having to buy new pyjamas again. And obviously they can wear them because they'll be in their wardrobe. They can wear them when it's not Christmas. It doesn't have to be, but I will make sure that from about August I take them out of their wardrobes so that they don't kind of go, oh, I'll wear that, and then it turns up in their Christmas Eve box. Anyway, the next thing that I have put in here is a little snowman teddy. As you can see on the bottom, it is from the Christmas Kingdom at the Celtic Manor. We did this last year with them both, and the year before with Freddie when I was in work. Work paid for us to go. Last year we paid for ourselves because I wasn't working. But this is what Ivy got last year, so I thought rather than buy another soft toy, I will take this out of her room and put it in her box. So she has that. And then the next thing I've got is this. Can you see yourself? Woo! Christmas Peekaboo from Home Bargains. As you can see, it was only £1.29. She's got a couple of these books already, and she absolutely loves them. She likes peeking through this hole, or she likes looking at herself in the mirror, so I thought having a Christmas one would be really good. Obviously they've got their Christmas Advent calendar as well that's got books in, but they're kind of more stories. These are kind of more Ivy friendly. So the next book that I picked up is also my first book of things to find at home. So you've got Can You Find One Calendar, 2 Eggs, so I thought that would help her. And it's a board book as well, so you know she can have a gnaw on that if she likes. And I know that I got this from either Home Bargains or B&M, so it wasn't very much, but this is supposed to be £7.99. I did not pay that for it. I paid more like £2.99, £3.99, something like that. The next thing that she's got is this Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs sticker book. I think it was for £1, so this cost me £1, and it's just another thing that's hers. And I also got this from Home Bargains, the bumper Christmas colouring. She can colour in whatever she likes, but I thought it was quite nice that I can use it every year and we can see how her colouring progresses. And then the last thing that I got, and I bought this off Amazon quite a while ago, is Santa's Noisy House. I think I was watching, is it Lara Jarvis? I was watching hers, and I think she had this up on the shelf in the background of one of her old Vlogmases, and I was like, oh, that looks good. But she loves noisy books, so I bought her this, and obviously the tab is still in there, but I got this from Amazon. And just to show you the bottom of the box, so you can see that is the old tablecloth that I cut up to put all of her stuff in. So that is everything that I've got for Ivy. As I said, there are a couple more bits I want. In Freddie's, he's got Magic Snow. I wanted her to have Magic Snow. I don't know why I didn't pick up 2 at the time, but I should have. And a Magic Snowman or Magic Christmas Tree we got last year. And you put it in magic water and like it sprouts like crystallized stuff on it. I wanted to get that too, but as I said earlier, they've not been in store when I've gone in there, but that'll be all I'll be adding. Nothing else will be added in there. Okay, so lastly we've got Freddie's Christmas Eve box. Let me show you. That is what it looks like. So I shall start emptying it to show you what we've got in there. So same as Ivy's, picked him up a festive rotary light from B&M for £1.99. Couldn't get her one without getting him one, otherwise they'll be fighting. He's also got some popcorn in there for when we watch the film. He's got the last cracker from a couple of years ago. Chocolate coins, bag of animals, chocolate sprouts. Again, same as with Ivy, he can have a couple and then we'll take them away. And then this is what I had for a couple of years, last year, Magic Christmas Dust. So this is the stuff that I'm going to be putting in with the flour for the footprints. But he can sprinkle that out in the garden for the reindeer. He's also got the little tattoos. That one is a reindeer. Then he's got, don't know why I shook that, I knew that one didn't have anything in it, the Smarties and the Kinder. His mug to match in with his sister. His reindeer food that we got from his first ever Christmas party that he went to. The Magic Snow that I wanted for Ivy, so I'm going to see if they've still got some in there when I next go in. He's obviously got his snowman suit as well, and his pyjamas, and then the same with Ivy. His penguin is from the Christmas Kingdom at the Celtic Manor, but obviously because they both got a snowman last year, I thought if I got him his penguin, which he got from the first year when I went with work, it would just break it up a bit and they wouldn't be fighting over, no that's my one, no that's my one. If it's different then they know. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I just thought I'd put a different one in. And then what I'm going to give both of them, although it's in Freddie's, is this quick milk. Strawberry, banana and forest fruit flavour. I thought they might be wrapped individually so that I could put some in hers, but they're not, so I thought I'd keep them in the box in his, and she can have a strawberry or banana one just to see if she likes it. If she doesn't, then she doesn't, but it says natural flavours, gluten free, and this was under £1 in Home Bargains. And then the activity side of things that I've got is this. I've wanted this since Freddie was born for Christmas, and I only found it I think I got this in like July, but it's basically, if you haven't got one or you don't know what it is, this is a little wind-up car, and it's got an elf in it with some presents. And then you open it up, and then this side of the book is a story, and then this side of the book, this is where it's cool, is you lift it all up, and it's actually a track. So this is all, I don't know if it picks it up well on camera or not. It's really dark today. It's absolutely hammering it down here. You'd think I was filming this at night time, but it's actually like lunchtime. But this is like grooves, so you put the little car in the grooves and he drives all the way around. So I thought Freddie would absolutely love that. So I managed to pick that up from the Works, I think. I can't remember how much it was, but it was supposed to be £9.99, but I didn't pay that. But it's called Busy Elf's Christmas. And then the next thing that I got him is this Happy Little Elves Super Sticker Activity Book for 99p from Home Bargains. The stickers are those like raised stickers, and then it's just got loads of different activities in there. Obviously it's probably a little bit too old for him. It says 3+, so you know he can't like write letters or anything, but he can stick the stickers on, and I can help him go through that. Okay, so the next thing in there is this Jolly Christmas Postman by Janet and Alan Alberg, and I mentioned this in last year's Christmas Eve box for him, and you can literally, like, it's actual post, which if you follow me for a while you'll know I absolutely love getting post. So this was why it used to be my favourite thing as a kid, but it's such a lovely story. And then you've got that one's got a jigsaw in it, but yeah, so I've got that for him, so we can read that. And then he's also got a bumper Christmas colouring book, 99p in Home Bargains. There is literally no difference in what is in there except the colour. The front cover is a different colour to Ivy's, so I thought that was another way they could differentiate between whose was whose. And then I picked these next couple of things up from Aldi. The Gruffalo Activity Book, as you can see, it was £1.79. And it's just stickers with the Gruffalo on, and they also have a, oh, why is that sticking together, Room on the Broom one, and that was £1.79 as well, and same thing, stickers and activities in there. I also picked up this, I must have done this at the beginning when they first started getting Christmas things out and not realising that they did it, because obviously he's got quite a lot now. But I suppose I could put some aside for next year, but I'll probably forget and buy again, so I might as well just put them all out. Home Bargains, 59p Christmas activity. So again, these things are a little bit too old for him, I think, but he just likes sticking the stickers in wherever he likes. And then I picked up these from Lidl when they had them on offer in there, and it's just the 2 Hey Dougie sticker book. So that's a sticker and activity book, and that's the Squirrel Club sticker activity book. So I think he's had both of these in the magazine anyway, but he'll love, I think he's had that one as the magazine and not that one, but he'll love doing that anyway because he's a massive Hey Dougie fan. And then lastly I picked this up from, I think it was B&M, is this PJ Masks Artist Colour and Sticker Pads. So it's got the 3 crayons there, but they've double-sided different colours, which I think is quite cool. It includes 10 sheets of stickers and 10 colour-in posters, so I thought that'd be something really good to keep him occupied. But again, it's not just occupied for Christmas Eve, is it? It's kind of like there's so much good stuff going on, like the build-up of Christmas, that you don't really need to keep them that occupied. It tends to be like after Christmas, like the New Year lull, I think is quite difficult to give them things to do. Obviously they've got their toys that they'll be playing with, but sometimes if you want to just have them to have quiet time, I find those activities will be quite good. Just put all this stuff back, and I've got to hide it again before he comes upstairs. But that is everything that I have got everybody for their Christmas Eve box. I'm not doing one for my sister this year, as I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be seeing her Christmas Eve. But if I do, she can obviously share some of our chocolates if she really wants to. But yeah, everything that I've got in the boxes was very, very cheap. I already had it, and it can be used again, apart from the edible stuff, a year after year after year. So if you want to do this yourselves, I think the initial cost the first year you do it is quite high, but then every year after it gets cheaper because you've got all the stuff like the shoe print. I won't be getting a new one next year, I'll be using the same one. So even though it was like 50p, 70p, whatever, that's one less thing I've got to buy. And with the reindeer food, you can make it yourself. Just get some oats or porridge and put some edible glitter in there, and that is it. I'm just using stuff that we were given when we went to a Christmas party. I haven't bought it. Obviously you can make the snowman soup yourself. You just need some hot chocolate and some marshmallows. I think I've seen people do it with piping bags, so they look like reindeer and just stick on stuff. So yeah, it's relatively cheap once you've got the initial base of what you want to put in it. So yeah, so if you have enjoyed it, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for the next day of Vlogmas. Bye guys!